Welcome back to Wrestling Renaissance. My name is TJ Leo.
And I'm Cole Two Belts, your defending predictions champion and trivia champion.
Yeah. You have a successful defense under your belt. How do you feel about that?
Is it glare too much, by the way?
Yes, it is. My belt's
nice
just like
shiny
in the background somewhere. I think I put it on the shelf back there, so I
yeah,
have a little bit more
back there.
Wrestling stuff back there. And there it shall stay until I can beat you at the predictions game.
Hey.
What you're playing today?
Why? That's why we're here.
That's why we're here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never watched the show before every WWE PLE, NXT PLE, and AEW pay-per-view, we talk about the build-up to the shows and make our official predictions on episodes like today. And then on subsequent shows, we break down the results and see how we fared in our predictions and rate each match on the Co-op Entertainment Review scale of 1 to 10. And today, we are talking about AEW WrestleDream taking place this Saturday in St. Louis. Is that how you say it? St. Louis?
St. Louis. It's
Okay.
French, but it is Louis in French.
Yeah. M-O. What is M-O? Hold on. Let me get this. M-O. No, it's not Minnesota.
Modus operandi.
Missouri?
Yes, Missouri.
Okay.
St. Louis.
Okay.
The Gateway City.
Yeah, I love that arch, Delio. That's really cool. Also, the art for this is really cool too. I have to give them some props on that. Looks really cool. Yeah, I have an idea for a future episode of a show that we still haven't produced yet, which is you quiz me on like American trivia, or like I try to name all of the states and their capitals.
Okay,
something like that.
All right.
I would say we could do the same thing for you for Canada, but you have a much easier job.
11 versus
Canada.
50.
Yeah. It's pretty brutal. I don't know if is it 11? I don't know. I don't know. It's not many.
You tell me. You're the one that lives there.
Let's see. Let me count. I'm gonna start from the East Coast here. 1, 2, 3.
Talk. Correct.
4, 5, 6.
Sink, cease.
7,
Set.
8,
wait.
9.
Enough. Dece. Oh yeah, the 2 territories. 3 territories in there. No. 10 provinces.
Did I miscount? I may have miscounted. Who knows? But 11 sounded too small. Yeah, we used to have 2 territories, but then one of them got split into 2 for some reason. I don't know why. That was a long time ago, though. Anyway, that's it for geography today. Let's get into AEW WrestleDream. I don't think we have any.
Did there have like not even we're right at a month, or is it just over a month? Yeah, I think just over a month from. No, just under a month. It was September 20th. It was the day after my birthday that the last pay-per-view.
Right.
So it's not even a month.
That's better than WWE. Sometimes they have a pay-per-view every other week.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with a month. That's actually good. You know, that's what it should be. It should be 4 to 6 weeks, I would say, between shows, between premium live events and pay-per-views.
AEW actually maybe does a better job of planning matches for their pay-per-views in advance, because some of these have been kind of building up for more than just since the last pay-per-view.
Definitely lately, I would say for sure.
I mean, like some of these matches, like the Tekla versus Hayter, that's been building up for longer. A couple of them,
Fletcher Briscoe.
Yeah,
it's like a 50-50 split, I'd say, in terms of where all these things come from.
Doesn't
Whereas
mean
with WWE, it's like 1 month build, if that.
It's like they're booking from pay-per-view, from PLE to PLE.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean that the stories in AEW are good or better, but
no,
they are
not.
seem to be doing a better job of booking from pay-per-view to pay-per-view in some aspects.
Which is kind of surprising to say.
Yep.
Kind of surprising to say. The last time we did an AEW pay-per-view, I think it won our rating for that show. Like it beat NXT and WrestlePalooza. Yeah.
For you, yes. I think for me,
For me, NXT may have
was the highest. Yeah.
Gotcha. Whoa. Well, that was weird. My layout just went all kinds of crazy.
I don't know.
But it fixed itself. All right. Let's get into the first match, ladies and gentlemen, which is, well, what we think it's going to be. Tornado Trios rematch from, what was AEW's last show?
That was All Out.
All Out. Yeah, in Toronto. That's right. The Demand versus the Hurt Syndicate. Let's do our prediction. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Forgot to put my points. Shoot. I'm not looking.
You're fine. I turned it back around. There we go. All right. Different right off the bat. I like it.
I actually had Demand and then changed it.
All right. What's the bonus, sir?
Because of what my bonus question was going to be, but I changed that too.
Oh. Curveballs coming at you.
Yeah.
Sim31 in the chat. MVP. I'm coming.
So this graphic doesn't mention it, but the graphic from AEW's actual website says this is a Trios match, which I'm assuming means a no DQ. Which,
yeah,
I mean,
if it's a tornado, it kind of defaults to a no DQ, right?
I mean, the more I think about it, though, their last match was a street fight. So what's really the difference between a tornado?
I thought it was just a 3-on-3 like a tag team match.
Not this week, but last week they had a street fight in Jacksonville.
So this is the third trios match they've had in a month.
So this is the third trios match, plus this week on Dynamite yesterday, since we are recording on Thursday. Yesterday they had Shelton and Lashley against the Gates of Agony. Yesterday on Dynamite.
Wow.
Yep.
I mean, I don't particularly blame them because that match at All Out was really good. We'll see if they can make a comeback. So what's the bonus before we get to
So bonus question, I'm assuming it's no DQ. So will there be any tables used? Will anybody go through a table? Yes or no? I guess we might have to really consider our answers on these bonus questions now.
Yeah.
After last week.
Make sure you go watch the last episode if you missed it, folks. That was a doozy.
Every point counts.
Every point matters. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, man. We're off to a great start. All right. Yeah. So, we kind of alluded to it already, but these guys all seem to have a chemistry, and the Gates of Agony seem to be getting a really good bump from being involved in this feud. And I really wanted a rematch. Obviously, I don't watch AEW television, so I don't know how well that other match went, but I'm hoping that this one goes very well, if not better than the rest.
I mean, it's kind of odd though, since the first one was a regular match, the one at the pay-per-view. Then they had a street fight. Then this week, which the street fight, the Hurt Syndicate won.
So the Hurt Syndicate has won twice then?
No,
didn't they win it all out?
No, Ricochet pinned MVP.
Oh yes, that's right.
Okay. The street fight, the Hurt Syndicate won. This week on Dynamite, the Gates of Agony beat the Hurt Syndicate. They pinned Lashley.
So you're thinking that the Hurt Syndicate's going to win to make it even?
To even it, and I think actually in the feud. I think it'll kind of end with this. They've done a good job of building up Gates of Agony and, well, not necessarily Ricochet, but, they've done a good job of building up Gates of Agony, and I think it might be time to move on from this feud.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
But it is kind of odd they went from a regular match to a street fight.
And now to like a weird tornado.
Now just essentially just a no DQ match.
Which is the same as a street fight.
More or less.
Really?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is
especially the way that AEW plays it. If it's a no DQ, then, they'll throw in everything.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, we'll see. I'm looking forward to this match. I hope it's good.
Should be pretty good.
All right. Let's move on. Next up. Oh, we didn't do max ceiling. I'm going to say an 8.
Potentially an 8 if they keep it
nonsensical.
Yeah. if they keep it nonsensical and just
Go balls to
more
the
or
wall.
less, yeah, more or less just violent, Smash
Okay.
Mouth.
Yeah.
If they keep it
It's
like
going to be
that,
hard to beat that hardcore war,
then it could be
man.
good. They're not going to beat that hardcore war.
Yeah, that was so
I don't
good.
think. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Are you recording Max ceilings?
Sure.
Okay. Whoa, you're glitching. Whoa. Did you see that too?
I did see that.
Whoa. It's fixed. That was trippy.
That is weird.
You being hacked?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think that was just a Riverside feed problem. All right. Next up is Tekla versus Jamie Hayter. I don't know why this marker is so much more like saturated on this whiteboard than the green one. The green one is kind of hard to see.
It matches your hat though. I can tell it's blue.
Well, spank you. There's that glitch again. That was weird. Look at that. What the heck?
What's going on?
That is trippy. I hope your camera's not dying.
It shouldn't.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're different again. I love it. Well, I don't think this one's going to come down to a 1 point.
Maybe not.
Yeah, it's not seeming like it. All right, bonus
question. So it's a non-title match. So it's not pretty set on what's going to happen. Who's going to get the first entrance? Who enters first?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. You know, they did a pretty good job in that Fatal 4-Way. Tekla really was the one that kind of stood out.
Yes, she was.
That being said, though, I think there was already plans sort of in the works for Jamie Hayter. In fact, I think we both also agreed on that Fatal 4-Way that if Tony wasn't going to win, that it would be Jamie Hayter that would win. But
yeah,
Chris Statlander won.
Yeah, I thought Hayter was going to be the one to take the title off of Tony.
Yeah,
obviously
super
that
weird.
didn't work out.
It's still a strange booking decision in hindsight, but we'll see where this goes, I guess.
So why'd you pick Hayter?
I think there is still a plan for her. And as much as Tekla impressed, I think Jamie's kind of already in the pipeline to go towards the title.
Okay.
I don't think Tony Khan is smart enough to pivot when someone stands out like that. Whoa, look at that.
Oh.
What the heck? Success.
All right.
All right, where'd we leave off?
Talking about the match, why you think Hayter's going to win, and I was going to respond.
It was like, like I said, I think Jamie Hayter's just got a win in the pipeline, and Tony's not smart enough to do a pivot. But you think he is?
Well, I think maybe later on down the line. I mean, they haven't really built up anybody worthy of a title shot yet, which is why we're getting a rematch so quick with Tony Storm this quick. I think there are plans for Jamie since she kind of lost her championship in a underhanded way, but I think they've got this planned with what's coming up in the next month or so, which is why I think Tekla will win.
At World's End?
I don't know if it's going to be. No, it's going to be a Dynamite special. I think
that makes sense.
Be blood and guts. There's going to be a women's blood and guts match, and I think Tekla is going to win with some help from her Triangle of Madness teammates to help build up the match the blood and guts match. And then we'll see, maybe we'll see some people, Queen Aminata and whoever else is going to be on the babyface team. But I think Tekla's going to win to try to help build that story up. So maybe that's
that makes sense.
Maybe that's just the hopeful booker in me to think that they'll actually, do a match here to lead into something bigger and further on down the line. But maybe.
You could be right. Makes sense to me. All right. Your camera needs to come down a little bit. It's high. There we go. All right, let's move on to the next match, which is the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Prodito defends against Konosuke Takeshita and Kazuchika Okada.
Oh, what was your
Remember
max ceiling on the last match?
7? I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
7.
they could blow it out of the water, but I'm gonna temper my expectations.
I think
Remember when I couldn't
good at best.
remember when I couldn't say these guys' names?
Yes, I could. I do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're a true AEW sicko now.
Because I can pronounce their names.
Yes.
All right, let's do prediction. Spelled it wrong, so that's a problem. Try that again.
Guess so. Yes, I'm good.
3, 2, 1. Oh man, we're so different.
Wow.
This might be the most different we've been. I don't think we've matched on points. Oh no, we matched on points on the first one, but we haven't matched like at all on winners yet. It's crazy. Gonna be a clear winner on this one.
All right, bonus question. Is Don Callis going to get involved from the I assume he's going to be doing commentary like he normally does, but will he get up and will he get involved in the match? Will he try to cause an interference?
3, 2, 1. All right, I'm not sure what to expect from this match. It could be really good. It could be okay. There's some good wrestlers in here, but just looking at the different styles of these guys, I don't know how well they're going to mesh, but we'll see. But yeah, I definitely think that Konosuke and
Kazuchika
are going to win. You don't think so? I'm very curious to know why you don't think they're going to win.
Because have been seeds. There've just been, I don't know if it's jealousy, if Okada doesn't like Takeshita being in the Callis family. Yeah. I don't know if it's just jealousy, if he knows that Takeshita is getting better than him because he's older. Okada just doesn't like him.
I get it.
Doesn't like it. I think it's ultimately going to end up with Takeshita beating Okada for the unified title.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think losing this match will kind of cause more of a divide between the two.
So I'm kind of on the same train of thought as you, but a little bit more long term. I think that these two are going to win the title, probably again with the help of Don Callis, and that it's not going to go the title reign's not going to go very well. They're going to screw up a lot, and then eventually it's just going to all break down. They're going to lose those titles, and then they're going to go at it. Probably with a Takeshita face turn is my guess. Maybe Don Callis turns on Takeshita and sides with Okada with the infighting.
Yeah, I definitely think Takeshita is going to be the babyface coming out of it. He actually won the New Japan World Championship, the IWGP World Championship last week.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting. New Japan's so strange.
It is.
Hard to pay attention to.
I don't know what they're really. I mean, if Rodito retains, I don't know what their plan is with the tag team titles.
Yeah, they'll just face some other random team
or the Young Bucks.
Yeah, or whoever wins that match. There. Yeah. This is the first time I think I've actually had a good hard look at the Unified Championship belt. I didn't realize they made a new belt. I like everything except for the crown in the middle. That looks kind of dumb.
And so on one side plate, it's Kenny Omega doing the one-winged angel. And on the other side plate, it's Okada doing the Rainmaker clothesline. It's kind of cool.
Why did they do that?
Because those are the two that competed for it.
Interesting.
And when Okada comes out to the ring, Callis still holds the international title and the continental title.
Of course he does.
Yes. Much like Paul Heyman would do.
Yeah, that's definitely a Paul Heyman gimmick. All right. Max ceiling on this one. I'm gonna say a 7.
Everybody
again.
Involved, I'll say 8.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say 7. I'm just slightly concerned that there's going to be a little bit of a weird, like a chemistry problem, but we'll see. All right. Next up, the $500,000 match: Young Bucks versus Jurassic Express,
with the all of a sudden babyface Jack Perry
and Luchasaurus. He was with Christian for a while.
No, Killswitch was with Christian.
Sorry, Killswitch.
That's Luchasaurus.
Even though they look exactly the same.
I think they're cousins.
Could be. Now there's a tag team. Luchasaurus and Killswitch. Killosaurus.
Rex.
Rex.
So I think we're going to differ on this one.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
All right.
3, 2, 1. We are. Again. Well, I think we can officially say there's not going to be an unclear winner.
No.
One. Half the match is down, and we haven't agreed on a single one yet. That's crazy.
Unless I get half right and you get half right.
But then it just comes down to the points, because they're all different, too. So, yeah. Oh, wait. Bonus question.
I may have to watch this match twice or 3 times. No. Only once. Maybe. Over-under. Yes. What the over-under is about.
How many super kicks?
Yes. 10 and a half super kicks.
10 and a half super kicks.
So
that's so many.
I will say, if the Bucks do a team,
that counts as 2.
It counts as 2
because it's 2
if
separate.
They do it to
kicks.
the same person, it counts as 2.
Yeah. So Luchasaurus doesn't do super kicks. Jack Perry.
He can. He does. I think
he can. It's not a super thing he does. Over under 10.5.
10.5.
So 10 or lower.
And he has graduated from a boy to nondescript because he's now just Jungle Jack. He's not Jungle Boy anymore. He's just Jungle.
He's just Jungle.
He's just Jungle.
Jungle
Jack.
Man.
Jungle Jack. Yeah.
Is that what he's calling himself now? Jungle Jack?
Jungle Jack Perry. That's what he is on the roster page and what Justin.
That's okay. He
Justin
can't be
Roberts
Jungle Boy.
Announced him.
I completely agree. He can't be Jungle Boy after everything he did.
Nope.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Shit. I just feel like 10 is a lot of super kicks. Guess we'll find out.
Is it really though when it comes to the Bucks?
Yeah. All right. So I have no idea what the $500,000 thing is. Is this just whoever wins it wins $500,000?
Yes, that's Tony's gimmick.
So Tony came out and was like, "Whoever wins this match, you get $500K."
Well,
between the two of you.
He does it regularly. He probably twice a month, just on TV, whether it's Dynamite or Collision.
Really?
It's normally like a all-star tag match of $400,000 or $200,000 or something. When they
so stupid.
I think when they were in Mexico, Grand Slam Mexico, it was like a $4 million peso or 4 million peso match where the winning team got 4 million pesos.
The few times that they did this in WWE, I hated it. So I still am not a fan of it either.
I mean, I'm not either. They do it so many times.
Yeah, like nobody believes that they're winning the money, and it's not a stake. I'm sorry, it's just not a stake. It's stupid. There's no reason for it.
And the whole gimmick with the Bucks right now, since they lost their EVP status after All In, was they're the broke Bucks now. You know, like
which would have made sense like a month ago, but they kind of like figured out how to get their theme song back and all that stuff.
Well, they won a $500,000 match previously, so they got their money, and then they bought their, they bought their pyro, they bought their entrance, and then they bought whatever else, and then they were somewhere for a Dynamite, and one of the Bucks. Looking at that graphic, I still don't know which one's which. After how many years? I don't know.
I know me either. One of them's Nick, one of them's Matt.
One of them's Nick, one of them's Matt. But basically, one of them gambled away and lost all of the money. So now they're back to being the broke Bucks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you think they're going to win their money back, basically?
I think they're going to win the money, and then I think they're eventually maybe going to go for the tag titles.
I just don't see Jurassic Express returning to lose. I think that would be kind of a shame, but I can also see your storyline point there. Getting their groove back.
Normally I wouldn't either, but this is not WrestleDream. This is AEW WrestleDream.
Yeah, indeed.
Where logic doesn't always prevail.
Does not always prevail. Not at all.
No.
All right. Max Ceiling. 6?
Probably 7. If it's everything that I think it could be, a 7.
I like Jack Perry in the ring. Outside the ring, he could use a dose of reality. Luchasaurus is a little. He's basically Kane of AEW, which whatever, it's fine. And Young Bucks just annoy the piss out of me now, so I couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, me too. Jack,
I am looking forward to the.
Oh my God. See, Jack,
That's going to be fun.
It's been too long since he's been a babyface. Since he's been Jurassic Express, Jack. You know, he was with Christian for a while as a babyface, but
then he was with the Young Bucks for a while.
Yeah, you know, after he came back, you know, after he turned heel.
The scapegoat.
Yeah, when he was a scapegoat, he was just, you never saw him smile. He was just tried to be such a badass heel, and now he's trying to be babyface with the beard and, you know, not as.
Hey, maybe he'll shave it off.
Jungle Boy, maybe.
Maybe he'll come out there with the old look. Who knows?
With the old loincloth look, yeah.
Oh God, can you imagine? All right, let's move on. Next up, the TNT Championship. Kyle Fletcher defends against Mark Briscoe. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We're different again. Huge difference on that one. Whoa. Are we gonna go 8 for 8? What is happening? That's fucking crazy. That would be a first ever, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, I think we've probably already broken the record for how many different answers.
I don't think. Well, no, I don't think we will. I think it could be 7 out of 8. But I'm pretty sure there's one certain one that we're gonna guess the same.
1 or 2. Standing by for the bonus.
Bonus question. Will there be a kick out after a pile driver? You know what? I should have done a bonus question for the whole card. How many pile drivers will be kicking out of, or kicked out of, not kicking?
Ow. I hit myself with the whiteboard. 3, 2, okay. I have a question.
Yes.
Why is there a 5 on this graphic?
Because they've wrestled 4 times would be my guess.
I guess. It's the only one with a number on it. So I was like, what's the 5 mean?
Let's see.
I guess
Uncle Cage
it's the. Yeah, maybe it is their 5th time facing. It's kind of weird to emphasize that when it's not really super important, but I guess it's the. My guess is that they're tied if that's the case, right? 2 wins apiece.
Let's see. Fletcher, Briscoe.
If you can't find it, it's fine. It is confusing why there's a 5 there, though, if that's not the case. Call the researcher 2K.
What's that?
Good night.
Matches. I'm going to pull up his list of matches first. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think 5. This will be 5, yeah.
Oh, okay. And they probably are evened up 2 wins apiece.
Briscoe defeated Fletcher for the Ring of Honor title in June of last year. Mark Briscoe defeated Kyle Fletcher in the Continental Classic last year. Kyle Fletcher defeated Mark Briscoe in February of this year on a collision. And Kyle Fletcher defeated Mark Briscoe in the Owen this year. So there's
literally no point to putting a 5 on this fucking graphic. No, that was 3 and 1. Kyle Fletcher won 3 times. Mark Briscoe won once.
Fletcher defeated Briscoe. Fletcher defeat Briscoe. Briscoe defeat Fletcher. Briscoe defeat Fletcher.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All
2
right.
and 2.
Okay. So 5. Okay. 5 does make sense then. Okay. Did we do the bonus question already?
Yeah. Pile drivers kicked out.
Yeah. So you're super confident, obviously, in Fletcher. I'm not as confident on this one. This one's definitely the match where I'm like, well, we could go a different way here.
Don't get me wrong. I'd love to see Briscoe actually get an AEW championship win, but I just think they've got so much stock into Fletcher that I don't see him losing it to Briscoe.
I think that Briscoe's going to win it because they've been kind of building him up finally. You know, he got a big win at the last pay-per-view, and they could easily move Kyle Fletcher on to like more main event level stuff at this point. Yeah. But that being said, I'm not confident either way. If Kyle Fletcher won, I wouldn't be surprised. But if Mark Briscoe won, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
See, if Fletcher hadn't already had a world title match last month at the pay-per-view, because he
Mm.
fought Paige at the last pay-per-view and lost. If he hadn't gotten that title match before, I could see him possibly a better chance of him losing it, of
I don't
losing this
necessarily
title.
think he's going to go right to the main event, like title, but I think he might start facing guys in an effort to get there. But we'll see.
Yep, we'll see. But
We'll
I
see.
think this could be a really good match because you've
Yeah, I'm
got
thinking.
you've got a defined babyface that the crowd loves with Mark Briscoe
Yeah,
and someone that they love to hate with Fletcher, and that's a good mix.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking a 7 for this.
I think it could be a 9. I think it could be a 9.
I think it's definitely possible, but I still think Kyle has a lot to work on when it comes to ring psychology. I think Mark Briscoe's heads and tails above him on that front. Even if Kyle Fletcher is like really good in ring wise. So yeah, I think a 7's my max ceiling on this. Again, it could like, blow my expectations out of the water, which would be great. But that's kind of where I'm thinking it's going to fall. All right, next match. AEW Women's World Championship. Chris Statlander defends against Toni Storm. My God! Holy crap! I think it's official, ladies and gentlemen. This is most definitely the most disagreeing predictions we've ever had on the show. Easily.
6 out of 6
It's crazy.
so far.
Crazy.
You want to do the bonus question since you know what it is?
I forget. So you take it.
All right.
My brain is it's all over the place. I have so much in my brain right now.
All right. So one of the things leading up, especially with Tony, is
Right.
yeah,
I do remember it now.
as a kiss.
Yeah. Will there be a kiss?
Will there be some sort of a kiss?
Now, does it have to be? I would say it can happen either during the match or after the match.
From curtain to curtain.
From curtain to curtain.
Curtain.
Will there be a kiss? Yes. It doesn't count if they do it backstage in a backstage segment afterwards. It's got to be out there. 3, 2, 1. Trend continues. Absolute zero chance of a close call on this one. Someone's getting destroyed.
I don't know. If one of us gets all of them right, yes.
Ooh, yeah, that would be bad. That would be ugly. All right, so I think this match could be really good. I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I'm also kind of a little concerned. This is kind of like this is basically Chris Statlander's biggest test. Can you have a great one-on-one match with timeless Toni Storm and attempt to steal the show? That's the question. I think she can.
I think she can.
But will she?
Now,
That's the question.
I mean, say that like Toni is like one of the best in ring.
Oh yeah, she's great.
She's great. She's good. But I don't think she's more character and more presentation.
Yeah, she's more of the sports entertainer than Chris Statlander.
Than technical, and
I agree.
Like I think Mercedes is probably a better wrestler, professional wrestler. That old school term description, professional wrestler, than Toni.
Yeah, maybe.
But I think Toni is the better entertainer. Is a better entertainer and character than she is wrestler. She's still a really good wrestler, but she's more character.
Now, you only put 1 point on this because you're unsure on this one, but
I don't think they're going to go a whole pay-per-view with no title changes. And I think this is the one that has the highest chance of a title change.
Interesting. Yeah, I've already booked 2
Because
in my predictions.
I think Statlander should win. I think she should have a longer run than just
Yes.
a month.
So you think this is leading to Tony versus Tekla?
No, I
Okay.
think it's Statlander. If Statlander loses, I think she will have a rematch and get her title back.
So you think they're just going to pass it back and forth basically for a bit?
If Statlander loses, yes.
Interesting.
I think Statlander should win. Probably, I want her to win.
Yeah.
But for the sake of not having a pay-per-view without a title match, or for the sake of not having a title change, or for sake of having a title change, this is the one I would guess. Which is why I only put 1.
Excuse me. Interesting. I guess I'm just way more confident that Chris is not going to lose this. I would hate to see that. I don't want to see her be a transitional champion. That would really suck.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I think she should win it in a one-on-one match.
Max ceiling. I'm gonna say an 8. I think there's a significant possibility that this is a really good to great match.
And I could care about this match. They can make me care about the match.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. AEW World Championship. Hangman Adam Page defends against Samoa Joe.
Do we finally agree on one?
I don't know. Do it.
Let's see.
Deux, trois. Yeah, we do. Okay.
Figure.
Still not on the same point, though.
We said 8 on the last match, right? For max ceiling?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, we both did 8 on the Statlander match.
All right. Oh, bonus question.
Bonus. Yeah.
Over under 27 minutes.
Holy shit.
For some reason, I always have Page in the world title match be a pretty long match. And with only 8 matches on the card as of now.
Yeah, that's true. All right. What?
Oh, my God.
Have fun calculating this.
Well, this will be easy. I'll just go to cage match for this. But yeah.
No, I meant just like have fun calculating the points.
Oh yeah.
So different this time. That's crazy. I think we both agree that this is kind of just a filler match. Samoa Joe's coming in to give Hangman a good match, and that's kind of it. You know, I think Samoa Joe's time has passed. I don't see him on top anymore. I'm a little sad that he's not going to end his career in WWE, though, to be honest with you. I'd love to see him and AJ in the final year go at it.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, but that's obviously not going to happen at this point.
I think they could give Joe a singles title, whether it's TNT or whether it's TNT. Same with the TNT.
Oh yeah, I can see him with like a mid card title. I just don't see him with the world title at this point. And I think don't get me wrong, I love Samoa Joe. He's awesome.
The more I see him, the more I like him.
Yeah, he's so good, dude. I've been a fan of his since like early TNA days.
Him and Kurt.
The first time I ever saw him, dude, that headbutt, legendary. But the first time I ever saw him was in one of the best matches of all time, which was TNA Unbreakable. Was it 2006 or 2005, something like that?
Was that the triple threat? AJ and Daniels?
AJ, Daniels, and Joe. Like, holy frig, man. That match is crazy. It's so good. The only thing I wish about that match is like if I could just turn off Don West, I would like it even more.
I remember watching Don West like in the middle of the night on selling baseball cards on whatever QVC channel or home shopping channel. He got so excited about some baseball cards.
Oh, he just I hated his voice so much.
It always sounded like he was spitting when he was
just like
his microphone was just covered in spit. Yeah, so who's worse, Don West in TNA or Booker T?
Oh, good Lord. They're both terrible for different reasons. Don West for his just constant yelling, basically, and Booker T for his just constant stupid remarks. It's just, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I like it.
I like it. What?
He's a monster.
He's a monster. I mean, I like Booker T the person. I just don't like Booker T the commentator. I think they're probably both equally garbage. I think I still hate Booker T more, though. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
I just feel like my IQ drops every time I have to listen to him. Whereas with Don West, my IQ stays the same. I just have to, like, get a hearing aid after listening to him.
Crazy.
Rest in peace, Don West.
Yes.
Yeah, so, this match will be what it is, max ceiling for me on this is probably like a 6. I don't see this being anything crazy.
I think it could be a 7. Do you think we see MJF get involved?
Are they teasing that in any way?
No.
Has he just been gone since he lost to Briscoe?
He's been gone since he lost to Briscoe, yeah. But he does have the contract.
Yeah.
And I think that's how he will get his match and eventually take the title off Page. I think MJF's the one that will beat Page for the title.
When did he get his contract? Was that All In, right?
It was All In.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was All
Like
In. So it lasts a year, so yeah, he could sit on that for a while. But he can't cash it in just randomly. He has to give a week's notice. So we have to keep that in mind.
Yep.
So I don't think so. I don't think he'll be there.
Okay. Probably not. I don't think so either.
I don't think he'll be back until next year. I think it'll be a bit. I think he's
That's
just taking
rough.
a break. Yeah, I mean, I'm not happy about that, but
and we talk about that at the end. Just about all the people that are gone and people that aren't on this card that make it kind of a meh card.
I think the card's pretty good, but yeah, there's definitely some names missing. That's for sure. And there's some people on the pre-show that I go,
yeah,
why are you there? I think that happens every AEW pay-per-view, though, to be honest with you. All right, let's get to the main event, which at least I assume it's going to be the main event because they definitely are touting it as the main event, which is Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley in an I Quit.
Well, based on my recording, I know how much you're putting on it. I just don't know who.
3, 2. Oh, okay.
All right.
So we're 6 out of 8 we agree on, or we disagree on. That's still the most, by far.
All right, bonus question.
All right.
Ooh, no, because I don't want to figure that out. Who will be the first person to bleed?
Ooh, boy. They both bleed a lot.
And they both will, I'm sure. What I was going to ask, or I had just thought to ask, was how long into the match
before someone bleeds?
Yeah, but then I didn't want to sit there and try to figure that out.
3, 2, 1. Holy shit balls. All right, so this is a big deal for Darby, obviously, which is why I think he's going to win. He's in the main event. He's in a match that is so up his alley, it's not even funny. I just do not see Darby Allin quitting. He is the John Cena of AEW when it comes to pain and torture. Like he's just like I can see Moxley quitting because he's supposed to be like a coward heel, right? Even though he's ruthless.
And he's lost an I Quit match in AEW before.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, that makes me a little nervous, actually. Will he lose 2 I Quit matches? That'd be kind of scary. My biggest fear, honestly, is that Moxley wins because that means that they're going to push him again towards the main event scene, and I'm like, no, keep him fucking away from the title. Don't want him anywhere near there. And if Darby wins, that should, in theory, give him a pretty big push. And we know that he deserves to be world champion at some point for
Darby?
all he's sacrificed. Yeah.
Man.
For all he's sacrificed. He's the Rey Mysterio of AEW. He's got to win it at some point. I'm not saying he has to have a long reign or anything like that, but
I guess. That Mick Foley more than Rey Mysterio.
But because of his size, there's that aspect too, right? Where it's like that title belt would dwarf him, because of how small he is.
Imagine him winning the Crown Jewel Championship.
Oh my God. He could hide in that thing. Yeah. But yeah. Max ceiling on this is a 10. This could be like the best hardcore match of all time. It could be. I don't think it will be, but it does have the potential to be a 10 out of 10. Just ugly match.
9.
And I think my expectations for this are so high because I Quit matches don't happen very often, man. They just don't. And I don't want to say they're always good because they're definitely not.
The ones
that
kind of stick with me are WWE ones.
For sure.
And those just always lack. It's
The WWE ones?
Yeah.
I don't I could name a couple of great I Quit matches from WWE.
I mean,
You got
Cena and AJ last year.
You mean Cody? No.
Yeah, Cody. Yeah, Cody. I'm sorry. Cody and AJ last year.
They had an I Quit match. Oh yeah, that was shit. Right, that was the shit one. Yeah. But I would say modern I Quit matches, yeah, they've been bad in WWE, but that's because they're so PG now. But if you go back in time, JBL versus John Cena, holy crap, they bled like freaking stuffed pigs.
Yeah.
John Cena pulled off the freaking smokestack off the truck and was gonna crush JBL with it.
They had in TNA last year or at the beginning of this year, I think it was Josh Alexander and Steve Macklin was a pretty good one.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I should watch that.
That's the one where Macklin was holding him up by his hand and had his foot on the back of Alexander's head and was going to ram him into the corner of the steel steps. And Alexander quit. I think that was his last match in TNA before he left.
I got to watch that one. Yeah, and then there's obviously the hardest match to watch in wrestling history probably, which is Rock and Mankind.
Yeah.
At the Royal Rumble. That match is so hard to watch.
It is.
It just looks like he's killing him. It's just it's nasty. Cena and Umaga had a pretty good one, I think.
Going way back, Ric Flair and Terry Funk.
Yeah. Oh, Terry's crazy. Yeah. There can be really good I Quit matches. You need the right people in the right era. And these two are in the right time, in the right place, in the right company to do.
And they're crazy.
Yeah, and they're both fucking absolutely nuts. They do. John Moxley is stab me with a fork over and over again. That's fine. On top of my head. That's fine.
Hit me in the choke slam me on the back of or power slam me on a baseball bat or a 2x4 with nails sticking out of it. Yeah.
These
and
who knows what they're going to do.
And make sure it sticks in my back. So when I sit up, it's going to be stuck into my back.
Yeah. Make sure it comes this close to paralyzing me.
Yeah.
Fucking sicko, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could be amazing. It could be amazing. But we'll see. And I think given that it's the main event, assuming it is, I mean, you can't go into an I Quit match with these two guys and not come out going, holy shit, that was mind-blowing, And
I do think Darby will win. Remember, last year at WrestleDream was when Moxley beat Danielson and stuffed the bag over his head. So 1 year later, and one of the last people you saw cutting out, before fading to black was Darby Allin. So I think it's kind of a 1 year
time for payback.
1 year story arc of Darby Allin getting that payback on John Moxley.
100%.
And I think maybe Danielson might play some kind of part.
Yeah, I really, really hope though that we don't see the plastic bag be what wins the match.
Yeah.
Where he's suffocating him and he's like, I quit. Like that would be okay. All right. That'd be a little.
I mean, you see last week?
But no.
Darby had a Molotov cocktail that he was about to light. Yeah.
Okay, we're getting a little stupid.
And a week or two before that, he came to the ring with the flamethrower. Yeah.
This stupid. This could get ugly, man. Yeah. This could be scary.
Somebody could get seriously hurt.
Someone could die in this match. Maybe that's what it is. Neither of them quit and one of them dies.
I mean, you laugh, but it's...
I know. It's possible because of how sick these guys are. Nuts.
I mean, we went from not a casket match, a coffin match to this.
Yeah. It's going to be ugly.
Absolutely ridiculous.
You were talking about people that aren't on the show. So let's talk about that. Orange Cassidy made his return recently. He's not on the show. He's on the pre-show.
He's on the pre-show in a 8-person tag match.
Yeah. Yay.
Mercedes.
Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston. Hook. FTR, who just came out of like a big match with Edge and Christian.
Yeah.
Who are also not there because I think they're injured, though, I think, right? Again.
Well.
Or Edge is injured.
Yeah, Edge just said he had to go away for a while because of what happened to Beth. But I guess he's off filming Percy Jackson.
Oh.
And Christian just can't be on TV because Edge isn't
there. Yeah. Also, where is... We talked about MJF. Where is...
Swerve?
Swerve, yeah, he's injured, right?
Torn meniscus. He had surgery.
Right, yeah, he's going to be out until... Oh, yeah, Ospreay's hurt. Kenny Omega's hurt.
Well, not really.
He's just like a part-time guy at this point.
I mean, the whole thing with Omega, I'm sure, based on the debut that happened a couple weeks ago, there was going to be a match between Omega and Andrade. Because Andrade, when he made his debut, came out and attacked Omega. But I don't think we'll be seeing Andrade for a while.
No, I don't think so either. Adam Cole's injured. He might be gone for a while. Oh yeah, the Acclaimed. What happened to that? They were having like a little like.
They are teaming again, but they're not the Acclaimed.
They were like, yeah. So like, and they're not even on the show. They're not even on the pre-show.
Yeah, it's
like what
freaking crazy.
Like what are they doing? Yeah, that's what I'm on. I'm on the roster page looking through that. Obviously, Jericho's kind of MIA. We don't really know what he's doing.
I mean, trios titles aren't being defended.
No. Dustin Rhodes is injured.
He's got new knees.
He's got new knees, yeah. Oh, Hechicero. He's not there after making a really good impression.
Most of the Don Callis family.
The
Death Riders are on the pre-show. The 4 of them.
Which is just strange. Jay White's still injured. No Josh Alexander. Or is he on the pre-show?
No, he's not on the pre-show.
There you go. Why is Johnny TV listed as in the roster still? He hasn't been on TV in like 4 years. Is he just a producer now?
He was on Collision.
Okay.
He's with the male models.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
Keith Lee's still on the roster. He hasn't been seen in like 2 years. Kota Ibushi, he's
Leo
injured
Rush
now.
and Action Andretti were a tag team, and they've kind of dropped off.
Yeah. Private Party dropped off too.
Yeah, Private Party.
Such a big roster, and they're not doing anything with 90% of them.
Obviously Nick Wayne is hurt.
Right. Yeah.
Ortiz has been off for ever.
Hobbs, don't know what he's doing.
Well, he's a trios champion,
which isn't being defended. Roderick Strong,
he's on the pre-show.
No, is he? Okay.
Yep. Beast Mortos.
Sammy Guevara,
the Outrunners.
Yeah. I think they've just dropped them basically at this point.
Yeah, Ospreay, obviously.
Ospreay,
and then just
Blade and the Butcher.
Don't get me started on the women.
Oh yeah, I'm not even going to go into that. Britt Baker, once your top star, now just vanished into thin air.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
I think it'd be a good show.
That's right. Yeah, it should be an entertaining show, and we might be watching live. Maybe.
Yeah.
Possibly. Maybe.
Possibly.
Doing a watch party. Maybe. We'll see. But until then, if you want to follow me on the socials, I'm at TJ-Leo on BlueSky.
I am at Cole2K on the BlueSky and X.
We forgot to lock them in. There. The predictions are locked. Cannot be changed. You can email us at co.opt.podcasts@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications to join the Co-op Club Discord community server. Link is in the description. where you can find myself, Colt2K, Sim31, and so many others talking about wrestling, talking about video games, all kinds of good stuff. Cole.
Yes, sir.
Take us out.
Well, that does it for our WrestleDream predictions. I'm holding on to the precious predictions title like my life depends on it. But TJ's out to end the dream before it even starts. We'll see who wakes up a champ next time. Until then, keep the Renaissance alive.